Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're delving into one of the most shocking and intense storylines currently unfolding in CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful. The drama has reached unprecedented levels, with the introduction of a dark and twisted connection between two characters, Remy and Luna. Their relationship has captivated audiences with its complexity, danger, and moral ambiguity. What started as an unlikely friendship has quickly spiraled into a web of manipulation, murder, and intrigue. This storyline has left fans buzzing with questions. How far will Remy go under Luna's influence? What motivates Luna's actions? And how will their choices impact the lives of those around them? Let's break it all down. The beginning, Remy meets Luna. The story begins with Remy meeting Luna, a character shrouded in mystery and infamy. Luna isn't just any ordinary person, she's a convicted murderer who has managed to avoid prison time by being placed under house arrest at Bill Spencer's home. Her reputation precedes her, but instead of being repelled by her dark past, Remy is drawn to her. His reaction is unexpected. Rather than fear or judgment, he feels excitement at the prospect of getting to know someone as notorious as Luna. This initial meeting sets the tone for their relationship. From the very beginning, there's an undeniable chemistry between them, not romantic, but something deeper and more dangerous. It's a connection built on trust, curiosity, and shared secrets. Remy promises to help Luna keep her house arrest status hidden from others, solidifying their bond. This act of loyalty marks the beginning of a partnership that will soon take a sinister turn. Luna's confessions, a glimpse into her mind. As their friendship grows, Luna begins to open up to Remy in ways she hasn't with anyone else. She shares details about her past crimes, including how she felt when she committed murder. For most people, such confessions would be horrifying. But for Remy, they're fascinating. Luna describes the act of killing as exhilarating, a rush unlike anything else she's ever experienced. Her words awaken something in Remy, curiosity. He begins to wonder what it would feel like to take a life himself. This moment is pivotal in their relationship. It marks the point where Luna realizes she can manipulate Remy for her own purposes. She sees his curiosity as an opportunity to draw him deeper into her world, a world where morality is blurred, and anything is possible. The mission, Luna targets Poppy. Luna doesn't waste any time testing how far Remy is willing to go for her. She assigns him a task that is both personal and chilling. She wants him to kill her biological mother, Poppy. Luna's hatred for Poppy runs deep. She blames her mother for failing to provide her with a stable family life. According to Luna, Poppy was more interested in pursuing relationships with various men than in being a good mother. This behavior brought shame to Luna and fueled years of resentment. Now, she sees an opportunity to rid herself of Poppy once and for all, and she wants Remy to do it. Luna frames this mission as not just an act of revenge, but as a way for Remy to experience the thrill of killing that he's so curious about. It's a calculated move on her part, designed to test his loyalty while also satisfying her own desire for vengeance. Remy's decision, a dark path chosen. Despite the gravity of what Luna is asking him to do, Remy agrees, but on one condition: he wants to carry out the murder in his own way. Unlike Luna, who prefers poison as her weapon of choice, Remy decides on a more direct and brutal approach. His plan is cold and methodical. He will break into Poppy's apartment under cover of darkness. He will strangle her with his bare hands. To eliminate any evidence that could tie him or Luna to the crime, he will set fire to the apartment after completing the act. This plan showcases not only Remy's willingness to follow through on Luna's request but also his growing confidence and darkness as he steps into this new role. The execution, Poppy's murder. The night of the murder arrives, and everything goes according to plan. Remy carries out the act with chilling precision. He breaks into Poppy's apartment undetected, confronts her in her own home, and strangles her until she takes her last breath. Once he's sure she's dead, he sets fire to the apartment to destroy any potential evidence. The fire engulfs the apartment quickly, leaving nothing behind but ashes and questions. When authorities arrive on the scene, they find no clues that point to foul play, let alone any connection to Remy or Luna. The aftermath: police investigation hits a dead end. As expected, Poppy's death sparks a police investigation. However, without any evidence or witnesses, detectives find themselves at a dead end almost immediately. The fire has erased all traces of what really happened that night. This lack of progress frustrates law enforcement but works perfectly in favor of Luna and Remy. Their secret remains safe, for now. Luna's reaction: pride and manipulation. When Luna learns about what Remy has done, she is overjoyed. She sees his actions as proof of his loyalty and potential as an accomplice in future schemes. For Luna, this isn't just about eliminating Poppy, it's about testing how far she can push Remy and what he's capable of under her influence. Her pride in him only deepens her resolve to continue using him for her own purposes. She begins plotting her next move, one even more sinister than before. What comes next? Steffy and Finn in danger? With Poppy out of the picture, fans are left wondering who might be next on Luna's hit list, and whether she'll once again enlist Remy to do her dirty work. Speculation is already swirling around Steffy Forrester and Dr. John Finn Finnegan as potential targets. Both characters are central figures in The Bold and the Beautiful, making them prime candidates for whatever twisted game Luna wants to play next. If Steffy or Finn were targeted by Luna and Remy, it would send shockwaves through their families, and through viewers who have grown attached to these beloved characters. Moral questions: is there redemption for Remy? One of the most compelling aspects of this storyline is its exploration of morality and redemption. Can someone like Remy, who has willingly committed murder, find his way back from such darkness? Or has he crossed a line from which there is no return? Similarly, what drives someone like Luna? Is she purely evil, or are there deeper psychological factors at play? These questions add layers of complexity to their characters and keep audiences engaged as they try to unravel their motivations. The partnership between Remy and Luna has introduced an entirely new level of drama and intrigue to The Bold and the Beautiful. Their dynamic is unlike anything we've seen before, a blend of trust, manipulation, shared secrets, and chilling actions that blur the lines between right and wrong. As this storyline continues to unfold, fans are left wondering how far these two will go, and who might pay the price for their choices along the way. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed today's deep dive into The Bold and the Beautiful. Be sure to subscribe for more updates on your favorite shows, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this shocking turn of events? Do you believe there's hope for redemption for Remy? Or do you think he'll continue down this dark path under Luna's influence? Next, we're diving headfirst into the tangled web of love, betrayal, and unexpected twists that make The Bold and the Beautiful so addictive. If you thought things were settling down, think again. Because when it comes to matters of the heart, there's always another twist waiting just around the corner. Ivy's breaking point: a storm is brewing. First up, let's talk about Ivy. If anyone thought she had quietly faded into the background, they clearly underestimated her. Ivy has been biding her time, lingering on the sidelines, watching Liam like a hawk. She has always been convinced that, given the right circumstances, he'd eventually find his way back to her. But what happens when reality doesn't match her expectations? Liam's dating history is an absolute roller coaster, and no one knows that better than Ivy. She's seen him waffle between women before, she's been caught in that cycle herself. But this time, something is different. Liam isn't running back to Hope. He isn't crawling back to Steffy. He isn't even looking at Ivy. Instead, he's turning his attention to someone completely unexpected, Daphne Rose. And that realization? It's devastating. If Liam moves on with someone new, instead of giving Ivy a second chance, it could shatter her. But let's be honest, Ivy is not one to wallow in self-pity. She's a Forrester, and Forresters don't just sit back and accept defeat. Will she try to sabotage Liam and Daphne's budding romance? Will she use her influence at Forrester Creations to make things very difficult for Daphne? Or, brace yourselves, will she decide to move on herself, setting her sights on someone else in the Forrester orbit? After all, if Liam can explore new territory, why can't she? One thing's for sure, Ivy's heartbreak won't go unnoticed. Hope's reality check, will she lose both men? While Ivy is grappling with her own heartbreak, Hope is facing a crisis of her own. She might think she's happy with Carter, but deep down, she knows there's something missing. Carter is everything she should want, handsome, successful, devoted, but despite all of that, there's a lingering shadow over their relationship. And that shadow? Liam. For months, Hope has convinced herself that her feelings for Liam are in the past, that she has moved on completely. But if that were really the case, why does the idea of him being with Daphne Rose feel like a punch to the gut? When you've shared a love as deep and complicated as Hope and Liam's, walking away isn't always as simple as it seems. Seeing Liam truly move on, this time with someone new, forces Hope to confront the one question she's been avoiding. Did she ever really stop loving him? And if the answer is no, what does that mean for Carter? Will he always be second best? More importantly, will he accept that? Carter has spent far too much time playing the role of the perfect, understanding boyfriend. But how much longer can he keep up that act if he senses that Hope's heart is elsewhere? Could this be the beginning of the end for them? Daphne's power move, taking control of her own story while Hope and Ivy wrestle with their emotions. Daphne Rose is about to prove that she is nobody's consolation prize. When she first arrived on the scene, she was meant to be a distraction, a shiny new romance designed to steer Carter away from Hope. And for a while, it worked. Carter was absolutely enchanted by her, drawn in by her confidence, her beauty, and her undeniable charm. But the problem? Carter still isn't over Hope. And Daphne sees it. Daphne didn't come to Los Angeles to play second fiddle. She didn't uproot her life just to wait around for a man who still has one foot in another relationship. If Carter can't give her his whole heart, then she has no interest in waiting around for him to figure it out. And if he won't step up, then maybe someone else will. Enter Liam Spencer. Liam and Daphne are an explosive combination waiting to happen. They're both attractive, charismatic, and, perhaps most importantly, both fed up with being stuck in the past. Liam has spent years bouncing between Steffy and Hope, always looking backward instead of forward. But with Daphne? He wouldn't have to live in the shadow of a past romance. He could start fresh. And let's be real, Steffy would lose her mind over this pairing. Steffy's control is slipping, can she stop the chaos? Steffy, the queen of manipulation, thought she had orchestrated the perfect plan. She wanted Daphne and Carter together because it meant that Hope and Liam stayed apart. She had the pieces moving exactly as she wanted, and everything was going according to plan. Until it wasn't. Steffy thrives on control. She doesn't like surprises. So when Daphne, her supposed pawn, suddenly decides to write her own story, it throws Steffy completely off balance. If Daphne chooses Liam, that could undo everything Steffy has been trying to build. Hope, seeing Liam with another woman, might come running back to him, reigniting their connection. Carter, feeling rejected, might finally wake up and see that Hope was never truly his to begin with. And Liam? Well, he might actually find happiness outside of the endless Steffy-Hope tug-of-war. That's a reality Steffy cannot accept. Would she intervene? Would she march into Forrester Creations and demand Daphne step away from Liam? Would she remind her that this was never part of the deal? Or, could we see something even more shocking? Could Steffy, for the first time in a long time, actually let things play out without trying to control them? What happens next? The relationships in the bold and the beautiful are always shifting, but this? This is a full-blown shakeup. If Daphne and Liam truly become a thing, it would be one of the biggest upsets in recent history. It would redefine the romantic landscape, creating rivalries, rekindling old flames, and changing everything. Will Ivy go nuclear over Liam's new romance? Is Hope about to lose both Liam and Carter? Can Steffy regain control, or will she have to accept that she's lost this round? And most importantly, could Daphne, Rose and Liam actually be endgame? Next, we're diving into a fascinating and inspiring journey of self-care, resilience, and cutting-edge health innovation. Sean Cannon, the multi-talented actor best known for his role as Deacon Sharp on The Bold and the Beautiful, has been making waves, not on screen this time, but in his personal life. While his appearances on the show have been sparse lately, Cannon has been busier than ever behind the scenes. From juggling creative projects to launching entrepreneurial ventures, he's also prioritized something we often overlook: his health. Let's explore how Sean Cannon has embraced a groundbreaking medical procedure to recharge his energy and detoxify his body, offering us all a lesson in proactive self-care. A modern approach to wellness, the Eboo procedure. Imagine watching your blood being drawn from your body, filtered through a state-of-the-art machine to remove toxins and impurities, and then reintroduced into your system, cleaner, lighter, and more vibrant. That's exactly what Sean Cannon experienced when he underwent a procedure called extracorporeal blood oxygenation and ozonation, EBOO. This innovative treatment is designed to cleanse the blood of harmful substances that accumulate over time due to environmental exposure, diet, and even stress. Cannon shared this intriguing process with fans through 2 Instagram posts in collaboration with Dr. Philip Yu, a renowned expert in stem cell medicine based in Garden Grove, California. In the videos, viewers could see the stark contrast between the dark red blood exiting Cannon's body and the much lighter shade of blood returning after being purified. This visual transformation spoke volumes about the effectiveness of the procedure. It wasn't just about aesthetics, it was about rejuvenating the body from within. Dr. Yu explained that EBOO removes a wide range of contaminants, including mold, viruses, bacteria, inflammatory proteins, such as beta-2 microglobulins, heavy metals, uric acid, and other waste products that shouldn't be in our systems. These substances can build up over time and contribute to fatigue, brain fog, and other symptoms that many people dismiss as part of daily life. By opting for EBOO, Cannon took a proactive step toward optimizing his health and combating these issues head-on. The lingering effects of the pandemic on health. One particularly relatable aspect of Sean Cannon's story is how he opened up about lingering health challenges he's faced since the COVID-19 pandemic began. In one of the Instagram videos, Cannon candidly revealed that he had been dealing with episodes of dizziness upon standing, a condition known as hypostatic low blood pressure. This issue can cause lightheadedness or even fainting when transitioning from lying down to standing up and is often exacerbated by fatigue or other underlying health factors. Dr. Yu added an interesting layer to this discussion by noting that many actors, and people in general, were required to take the COVID vaccine during the pandemic. While vaccines have been critical in combating the virus, some individuals have reported side effects such as dizziness or prolonged fatigue. For Cannon, these symptoms became a recurring issue. "I'll just get out of bed and feel like my head is spinning," he shared honestly. This vulnerability resonated with fans who may have experienced similar struggles during or after the pandemic. It also underscored an important point: even celebrities are not immune to health challenges. By sharing his journey publicly, Cannon not only normalized these experiences but also offered hope by showcasing a potential solution in EBOO. A deep dive into EBOO, what makes it special? To truly appreciate Sean Cannon's decision to undergo EBOO, it's worth exploring what makes this procedure so unique. At its core, EBOO is a form of advanced detoxification therapy that combines oxygenation and ozonation to cleanse the blood at a cellular level. The process involves drawing blood from the patient's body through one tube, or hose, running it through a specialized machine that filters out impurities, and then reinfusing it back into the body through another tube. Dr. Yu provided a detailed breakdown of what happens during this process. The machine targets harmful substances like beta-2 microglobulins, inflammatory proteins, heavy metals, which can accumulate from food or environmental exposure, uric acids, a byproduct of metabolism, mold spores, viruses, bacteria, and other toxins that don't belong in our bloodstream. By removing these impurities, EBOO helps reduce inflammation, improve circulation, boost energy levels, and support overall wellness. For someone like Sean Cannon, who juggles multiple roles as an actor, author, entrepreneur, and public figure, this treatment offers an opportunity to reset physically and mentally. It's not just about addressing existing symptoms, it's about preventing future issues and maintaining peak performance in all areas of life. A powerful analogy: the human body as a machine. One of the most compelling moments from Sean Cannon's Instagram posts was when he compared the EBOO procedure to maintaining a car's oil line. "Just like you need to keep your car's oil line clean for it to run smoothly," he explained, "we need to do that for our bodies too." This analogy struck a chord with viewers, because it simplified a complex medical concept into something everyone could understand. Think about it. We routinely service our cars to ensure they run efficiently, changing oil filters, cleaning fuel lines, but how often do we think about servicing our own bodies? Over time, toxins from processed foods, polluted air, and even stress can build up in our systems like sludge in an engine. If left unchecked, this buildup can lead to fatigue, brain fog, weakened immunity, and other issues that sap our vitality. Cannon's analogy served as both an explanation of why he chose EBOO and a call to action for anyone looking to take better care of themselves. It reminded us that self-care isn't just about surface-level treatments, it's about addressing deeper issues at their root.